Okay, this is to Fishy Paw, and thank God, mwah, Fishy Paw, you rock. I was waiting for someone to come forward to address this, and thank you for speaking up. So this is the scoop. I saw on Google Plus notifications up in the corner that you wrote a comment on one of my videos, but in the box of the message was cut off, so I couldn't read the whole thing. The comment was not on the video itself on YouTube, and I couldn't get to your entire comment on the notifications, so I found you on Google Plus and I added you to a circle thinking that I could view or reply to your comment, but I couldn't find it. So I am so pleased to have received this message from you. I still don't know where to find your message, however, other than the notification box on the side, but at least I could read the whole message this time. So I'm making this video in reply to your comment. You are a naughty little fish paw because you have not obviously been a part of this conversation here. You haven't listened to this dialogue. I know that because with even more confidence, I know that you're an appreciator of music. So, I also have to say that I know that it's not really a conversation and a dialogue, it's more like a speech and a monologue, but whatever, I'm getting over it. First, let me read the Fishy Paw comment for everyone else so that afterwards I'll respond. Here we go. I noticed you added me to your circle, so I was obligated to check out your Google Plus and I watched a couple of your videos. You seem like a warm, intelligent person, and I'm flattered that you added me, but I feel I must warn you that we have a fundamental difference of opinion on the subject of spirituality. The difference being is that I don't believe in its existence. In fact, it's safe to say I don't even believe in anything in common sense of the word, i.e. knowledge without evidence. I trust things to be true based on the evidence, and when there is no evidence for something existing, despite of many, many years of searching, then it is safe to say it most probably doesn't exist. There is a clue in the terms people use. Spirituality is described as being paranormal or supernatural. If something is beyond normal or above natural, by definition, it doesn't exist. That said, I have added you back and I will endeavor to be friendly, polite, and positive, even if we don't agree. And so that was his letter. So, just in side note, as my good friend Gung Ho Jihad said, science does not lie and neither does dog poop. And I must say, I think those words came directly from God. You say here we have a fundamental difference of opinion, and your judgment might be a little hasty. The difference being that you do not believe in the existence of spirituality, yet you use that word, existence. Who said that it did exist? It's an idea that happens in the brain. Does a thought exist? Do your feelings exist? Now, knowledge requires evidence for it to be a correct data and information. You say that you are safe to say that you don't believe in anything in the common sense of the word, but words are what we have to describe things. They represent concepts of things. We need words to be cohesive, even when concepts are abstract. We even need words to describe other languages, like numbers and bing, music. The more complex the numbers can get to describe our observable universe, the more difficult it is to reach those uncharted territories with our words. Likewise, the more a series of musical notes touches, quote-unquote, our soul, or maybe you like better, provokes a strong feeling, the more words become what seems to be abstract. As far as spirituality being described as being paranormal or supernatural, that sounds like something adopted from the moderately religious. I don't rule out the possibilities of UFOs or ghosts, and many people have had these experiences, but we have no stable science to understand the phenomena. But spiritual is as natural as loving a painting or being moved by a piece of music. If something is beyond normal or above natural, then by definition it doesn't exist. This is a funny sentence to address. Phenomena exist. They have a word to describe them, yet they are beyond normal. They're not normal. They are abnormal. We don't have defined, good, predictive explanations for them, but they do exist. We are talking about them in words. I can't see what you mean. If we observe it in the natural world, what are you referring to that would be above nature? Science never pretends to address the issues of the spirit. Why would they? Science addresses things that have predictive qualities. Science addresses the known, and this is the unknown. And the unknown is everywhere in the natural world that we see. This is a subject for meditation and contemplation. The larger our scope of knowledge, the bigger the expansion of the unknown. Each time the light of knowledge expands over what there is, the perimeter of the dark unknown increases. Okay, theory. Science is so modest, and for good reason. As it gains more knowledge, it becomes aware of further questions. I am not a scientist, and I did not come from religious roots. But I did find God in the elementary understandings of the predictable, observable universe, and the nature that the bed of our survival is on. Words are certainly fun, aren't they?